Ahora. Live. ¿Lo ves?
Sí.
Bien.
A ver, está cargando. Ya se ve. Vale, pues entonces cuelgo por aquí, ¿vale?
Vale. Nos comunicamos por el otro.
Sí.
everybody. If you're live right now, we are going to start in a few minutes, but if you want to prepare yourself to the class that we are going to do then, you can start with some movements, okay? You can warm up your tissues. If you have any ergometer at home, like a treadmill or a bicycle, you can just do a few gentle 3 or 5 minutes just to warm up and put your tissues active. And as well, if you want, you can put some hot cream around your bad areas. If you have any trouble or any problem around any area, you can use and you can put right now this cream on your injuries or your problematic areas, okay? Just we are going to start in 8 minutes, okay? So let's go. Just I return in 5 minutes. physiotherapist, and I am as well CrossFit practitioner. As well, I'm a runner. I practice sailing, cycling, a lot of sports. First of all, I'm sorry because my English is not very good, but I'll try to do my best, I promise. Well, in this masterclass, we are going to work around two main areas. Will be shoulder and hip, okay? These two areas, there are two of the most common areas that I used to work with as physiotherapist in almost all my patients. But if I have to choose these two areas, they are most common in athletes, and almost all in strength athletes, like CrossFit athletes, weightlifting athletes, and powerlifting athletes. So that's why I choose these two joints to work with, and I hope you enjoy this mobility class at home. I'm here in my home, as I suppose all of you be, and just we are going to start. Well, some things that you must know. There are the material. We are going to do almost all the exercises without material because of the situation that we are. But I think and I need you to have near a towel, okay? A medium-sized towel, okay, near you, because this will be important for some exercises. I choose just this material because I think that almost all of you will have it at home. And as well, we are going to work with two mobility materials, okay? To work on the myofascial, on the release part, from muscles and soft tissue. That will be the foam roller and the lacrosse ball. If you don't have it, don't be worried about, because we are going to do just one or two exercises with it. And if you don't have it, maybe you can choose some material that you have at home, similar the shape to this. But if you don't have it, don't be worried about, okay? Well, more things. The class will be a 4-part class, okay? We are going to start with a warm-up, with a mobility warm-up, with a sequence that I used to use in almost all my trainings, okay? Where we are going to move and remind all the joints to move and the main movements. Well, then we are going to start with the shoulder, okay? With the shoulder mobility. Then we are going to continue with the hip. And to finish, we are going to release, we are going to have some relaxing part and a stretching part for the posterior chain, okay? To finish our class. Well, just one more thing. I told it previously 10 minutes earlier. If you have some hot cream, okay, I have here my Magma cream, which is incredible. But if you don't have this one, you can use another one. If you want to put it around your pain areas, or the areas that you could have some pins and needles because of your trainings or something like that, please use it and put it around these areas, because it will be good to improve the temperature and the flexibility of the tissues. Well, one more thing, please, all you that could have some pain, okay, in the exercises, try not to do it. So it's possible to feel some tension, okay, and a little bit of discomfort, but not pain. If you feel pain, please check the movement and do a range of movement shorter, okay, in order not to feel pain. It's very important, because I'm not with you. I cannot tell you, please do this or change the movement for that other. So I prefer you to avoid the pain. Just feel discomfort or tension, okay? Well, so let's start. As I told you, we're going to start with a mobility sequence, with an active mobility sequence. Well, we are going to do it 3 times. Well, the first time I'm going to do it alone because I prefer you to look at the screen and look at the movements and check that you can do it. And then we are going to repeat it 2 more times, in order you can do it with me. Well, I'm going to do all the class with you, so the rhythm of the class will be the same. Well, and oh yes, one more thing. We are going to do 5 reps of each exercise in that sequence. In the exercises that would be one side and then the other, of course, as well, 5 times in one side and then 5 times on the other side. Well, so let's start. Remind, first set, just look at me and then you repeat it with me the other 2 sets, okay? Well, so let's start here. Head in the middle of your arms and then look at the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then change, glutes to the heels and hip to the floor. Look at the front here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. From here, put your foot on the floor on the front. If you can't do this position, just put your knee please on the floor. If not, put it up and do 5 reps. 3, 4, 5. Then 5 ankle rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 trunk rotation. The elbow goes to the floor and then we turn up and all your spine and arm is in line, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, change, both hands on the floor. Samson position on the other side and then 5 reps, 5 rebounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ankle rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 trunk rotations. Elbow to the floor and rotate up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both hands on the floor and then both feet to the front and we go to the Buddha position, okay? If you can't be in that position, let me show you. If you can't be here, please sit on the floor and do it seated on the floor, okay, with your legs crossed. Well, if not, Buddha position again. And from here, elbows against your knees, straight spine, and 5 tilts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, look at the front. 1 arm up and 5 flexions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change to the other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And both arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, from here, this position, and we're going to rock to have flexion on your wrists, okay? 1, 2, try not to go up with the hand, okay? 3, 4, 5, okay? Glutes to the floor, lie on your back, and from here, thumbs up, we go to the floor, rotate your arms and draw a wings around you on your sides. 1, 2, 3, draw these angel wings. 4, and 5. Okay? Well, this was the first one. So now, do it with me. 2 times more, remind 5 reps each exercise. Okay? We start here, head in the middle of your arms, and look at the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, glutes to the heels. 1, look at the front, shoulders back. 2, 3, 4, 1 more, and 5. Okay? 1 foot to the front. Remind to put the knee on the floor if you can't be in that position. From here, 5 rebounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ankle rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trunk rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands on the floor. Change to the other side. 5 rebounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ankle rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trunk rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both hands to the floor. Buddha positions. Against elbows against your knees, and 5 tilts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at the front. Arm up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arms back. Look at the roof. Wrist flexions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lie in the back. Angel wings. Turn and go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, let's do the third one. Well, last set. Head in the middle of your arms. Look at the front. 1, 2, shoulders back. 3, 4, look at the front. 5, glutes to the heels. Look at the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Samson position. Rebounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trunk rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Buddha position. Elbows against your knees. 5 tilts. 1, 5. Look at the front, arm up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look up. Wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And finally, angel wings, thumbs up, rotate and draw the wings. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, guys, I hope you have warmed up, okay? Well, we are going to start now with the shoulders. Well, we are going to start with some specific movements for the shoulders, okay? I'm going to do it down on the floor, but I prefer you to do it standing up. So please stand up to do the next movements. Well, we are going to do 2 sets, well, of these movements and 8 reps for each movement. So I'm going to do it with you, and now from the beginning you are going to do the exercises with me. Well, because they are easy, they are simple. Well, so please stand up as I told you. Well, start. Crossed arms, one palm facing up and the other facing down. And from here we are going to turn, well, and both palms finishes facing up. 1, 2, rotate all the shoulder. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now from here, one arm up, push up, okay, like and lock it. Well, here I cannot push more because my arm's locked, okay? So push the more you can. And from here, with the thumb facing back, we are going to start doing a circle, okay? With my arm locked. 3, 4, 5, maintain the locking. 6, 7, 8. Well, change to the other side, push up and lock, and do the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't lose the locking. 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, arm down, and from here, your thumbs, put it on the shoulders as on the front rack with the bar, okay? Well, and from here we are going to draw a big circle, as big as you can, with your elbows, okay? And your thumbs must be touching all the time the shoulders. 1, 2, as big as you can. 3, 4. This is a very good exercise for front rack mobility. 6, 7, 8. Well, and we start again. Cross arms, one palm up and the other facing down. And from here we turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, one arm up. Lock it, pushing up, and do circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, change to the other arm, push up and lock, and circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, thumbs to the shoulders and draw a big circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As if you are catching the barbell on a squat clean. 7, 8. Okay, well, relax a little your arms. Well, and now we're going to start with the real mobility. Well, Okay. Well, we are going to lie on the floor facing up, okay? Hips and knees bended to protect your low back. From here, arms cross and bend your elbows to 90 degrees. Well, here all the posterior part, the back part of your arm, wrist and hand must be touching the floor. Well, try not to arch a lot your low back, okay? Try not to compensate with your low back, so your belly must be in all the time. Well, from here we are going to slide up, well, slowly slide up your arms to the last position where you can be with all the posterior part of your arm, wrist and hand touching the floor. Well, when you find that position, press a little more the floor with the posterior, with the back part of your arm, and maintain here for some seconds. Well, try not to compensate with your low back. Maintain, maintain, and slide down and relax. Well, relax some seconds. We are going to do it 2 times more, okay? Every time you can go, maybe you can go farther, okay? Remind all the posterior part must be touching, and then you must enhance the pressure against the floor, okay? So, arms crossed, 90 degrees on your elbows, and slide up. Slide, slide. Try to go a little bit farther than the previous one, if you can. When you find the position, press against the floor. Try not to compensate with your low back. Maintain there. Remind your wrist and your hand must be as well touching the floor. 3, 2, 1. Slide down and relax. Okay. And we are going to do 1 set more. Well, arms cross. 90 degrees on your elbows, maintain your belly in, protecting your low back, and slide up, and find the last position where you can't be with all the back part of your arm, wrist, and hand against the floor. And now, press more against the floor, maintain that position, pressing the floor. Don't arch your low back. Maintain the pressure against the floor. Maintain, maintain. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay. Well, perfect. Well, now for the next exercise, we will need the towel, okay? We are going to use the towel as a pillow. If you have a very high pillow, okay, so you have your towel like that, the exercise will be harder, okay? The flatter you have your towel, the easier will be the exercise. Well, so if you want to start with a flat pillow, and then if in the first round the exercise was very, very easy, just enhance the height, okay? Well, so we are going to put our lower part of the head, well, on the pillow. Well, facing up, bending hips and knees, as in the previous exercise, belly in, protecting your low back. And all the time, okay, all the time in this exercise, your chin must be in, like that. Never here, okay? Your chin always in. Well, from here, your palms must be touching the floor, and we are going to do 5 reps of max shoulder flexion. Well, chin in, shoulder flexion, and return. Well, if your arms, they are very close, will be difficult, and if you open your arms, the more you open your arms, the easier will be as well, okay? Well, so palms down, chin in, and 5 reps of max flexion. When you finish the flexion, all the posterior part must be touching the floor. And your chin maintain in 3, 4, touch the floor, and 5. And this one in the 5th, maintain the position and push against the floor, as on the previous exercise. Look at me, maintain your chin in all the time. Maintain all the posterior part of your arm, wrist and hand against the floor. Chin in, belly in. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay. We are going to do 2 sets more. If the first one was very easy, just put a little bit more height on your pillow, okay, and close a little more your arms. Well, if it was very difficult, the opposite. Quit or put less height on your pillow and open more your arms. Well, okay, let's do it again, 2 times more. Chin in, palms against the floor, belly in, and remind, is the most important part, okay, the chin in. Well, from here, arms up against the floor and return. 1, 2, remind that in the 5th, we must stay on the finish position for some seconds. Well, this one is the 5th, I think. Well, maintain the position. Maintain your chin in and your arms as close as you can, with all the back part of the arm, wrist and hand against the floor. Maintain pushing. Maintain. 3, 2, 1. Relax. And we are going to do 1 set more. This exercise, as well as good for shoulder mobility, is as well very good for people who have upper crusade syndrome, okay, or the position of the forward head, okay. Well, last one. Chin in. You can enhance the pillow height if you want, okay. And let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and remind this one, maintain, stay here, pushing against the floor, maintain your chin in, try not to compensate with your low back, maintain, push with your arm, wrist and hand against the floor. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay. Very good, guys. Well, excuse me if I look sometimes to the phone. I'm just checking that all is okay with the team, okay? Well, and now I'm going to, excuse me again, I'm going to change a little the angle of the camera in order you can see me. Well, I think here is okay. It's okay. Let me see. Yes. Well, we are going to use the towel again, okay? I'm going to turn my body in order you can see the exercise. Well, okay, and how we are going to do? Catch the towel with one hand, well, and put it overhead. Well, then bend your elbow and let the towel goes in the middle of your spine. Now, with the other hand, with the free hand, grip the towel. It's not necessary to grip it very close to the first hand. You can do it here or here. It depends on your mobility. Remind, without pain, okay? Well, from here, We are going to pull with the low hand, okay? We are going to pull and go lower with the arm, with the upper arm. From here, in the first restriction, okay? In the first restriction you feel on your shoulder, you are going to stop to pull with the low hand, and you are going to pull now with the upper hand for 3 seconds. But the lower hand is pulling as well, so the towel doesn't move. So 1, 2, 3, and then we relax the upper arm and pull again with the lower one, okay? In order to enhance the to enhance the shoulder flexion. Well, okay. We are going to do 3 pulls, okay? 3 pulls each arm, and then repeat it. So 2 sets of 3 pulls. Well, we start again. We cast the towel, put it overhead, bend your shoulder, your elbow, and grip with the lower hand. From here, pull with the lower hand to the first restriction, okay? And from here, pull with the upper one. 1, 2, 3. Relax the upper arm and pull with the lower one, enhancing the distance of the flexion. Again, pull with the upper arm. 1, 2, 3. Relax the upper arm and pull with the lower one to the next restriction. And last one, pull with the upper arm. 1, 2, 3. Relax and pull with the lower one. And maintain. Maintain for some seconds in this barrier, in this resistance. Okay. Open the lower grip and return with the upper arm. Okay? And we are going to do it with the other. So, grip the towel with the other arm, towel overhead, bend your elbow, the lower hand grips the towel, and from here we pull with the lower hand to the first barrier. Well, okay. And now stop to the lower pulling and pull with the upper arm. 1, 2, 3. Relax and pull again with the lower hand to the next barrier. Okay, pull with the upper one. 1, 2, 3. Relax. And last pull with the lower. Pull with the upper. Relax. Pull with the lower. And stay here for some seconds. Maintain. Try not to compensate with your low back, okay? Well, open the lower grip and return. Okay, we are going to do it 1 set more with each side. Well, okay, I'm going to do it in front of you now. Grip the towel, towel overhead, bend your shoulder, your elbow, grip the lower arm, the lower hand, okay? And go to the first barrier. Pull for 3 seconds with the upper arm. 1, 2, 3. Pull with the lower. Again, upper arm. 1, 2, 3. Pull with lower. And one more. 1, 2, 3. Pull with lower. And maintain. Maintain for some seconds. Try not to compensate with the low back. Okay, open the lower hand and return. Last set. Hand overhead, bend your elbow, grip with the lower hand, look at the front, go to the first barrier, and now pull with the upper. 1, 2, 3. relax and pull with the lower. Again, 1, 2, 3, pull with the lower. Last one. 1, 2, 3, pull with the lower. And maintain for some seconds. Try not to compensate with the low back. Maintain. Open the lower hand and relax. Well, okay. Well, okay. Relax a little your shoulders. And we are going to continue with the towel on the next exercise, okay? Well, look. Grip the towel on your back. Well, like that, without tension, okay? Your palms, they are facing back. Not like that, facing back, okay? Well, from here, turn your shoulders with your elbows straight and put tension on the towel, okay? Well, I repeat. Grip the towel on your back. Look, if you grip it very close, the exercise will be hard. If you grip it like that, okay, with an open grip, will be easier. So you choose. You can change between the sets. Well, grip the towel, your palms facing back, and from here, turn, and put tension on the towel. Well, okay, from here we are going to breathe. Inhale, and when you exhale, you go up with your arms to the first barrier. And then we are going to do 3 more breathings. Inhale, and when you exhale, you go up. Inhale, and when you exhale, go up. And last one, inhale, exhale and go up, and maintain there, facing up. Maintain some seconds, feeling the tension on the frontal part of your shoulders, well, in your clavicles and chest. And relax. Well, relax a little, your grip, okay? And let's do 2 sets more. I repeat the gripping of the towel. If it were very easy for you, just close a little bit more your grip, okay? Well, grip the towel, hands facing back, and from here, rotate your shoulders and lock out your shoulders, okay? Now the towel is with tension. Well, from here, inhale, and when you exhale, you go up. Inhale, and when you exhale, go up. Inhale, go up. One more. Inhale, go up, and maintain. Maintain, maintain, and return. Well, we're going to do one more, okay? Remind, change your grip depending on your feelings on the previous set. Well, last one, grip the towel, rotate your shoulders and lock out. Inhale, and go up. Inhale, and go up. Inhale, and go up. And one more, inhale, go up, and maintain. Maintain, 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 and return. Well, This is a very good, in my opinion, a very good and easy exercise, okay? You can do it on the box with a elastic band. Well, let's continue. Now we are going to use the foam roller, okay? We are going to start with the myofascial release of the muscles and fascia. We are going to work on the dorsal muscle, okay? All this part of this on this area. Well, we are going to lie lateral on the foam roller, okay? Trying to have the foam roller behind my shoulder, okay, on the lateral part, on the muscle mass of the lateral part of my trunk. Well, from here, we're going to start rolling up and down, okay? Rolling up and down on this muscle. Well, you can choose roll on a bigger or a shorter area. Well, and while I'm rolling, I'm searching the points where when I pass on them, I feel more pain or discomfort. Well, because there are the trigger points where we are going to work then on the next step. Well, now when we choose these points, I search it and I'm be there, okay, without moving. Just putting my weight on these points. Well, it's normal that while you are on these points, on these trigger points, well, you feel pain on the frontal part of your shoulder and as well some feelings like tingling going down on your hand and arm. This is the referred pain of this muscle, okay? It's normal. Well, just put more and more weight on, okay? And now we are going to mobilize a little the arm. So bend your arm, your elbow, and from here we are going to do 8 rotations. Your palm goes to the floor, okay? It's not necessary to touch the floor if you can't. Don't be worried about, okay? And return. Go down and return. Slowly rotations, okay? We're going to do 8. This is my third. 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, 8. Okay, well, now we are going to repeat all the way with the other side, okay? So let's bend lateral on the roller, okay? On this lateral muscle mass of my trunk, and start to roll. On the latissimus dorsi muscle. I think in English it's like in Latin, but I don't know real. Sorry if I have mistakes. Well, we start to search for that trigger points, these points where you feel more discomfort when you go on, when you roll on. Well, remind that's normal if you feel this tingling or like a funny feeling going down on your arm. Well, I look for the trigger point just here. Now I'm feeling like a needle on the front of my of my shoulder? Well, this is the insertion of this muscle, is where the tendon goes. So it's normal. Just maintain there the pressure. Put more and more weight of your body on while your pain or your discomfort allows you, okay? Remind, you can feel some discomfort, but not bad pain, okay? Well, from here, shoulder in line with the elbow and rotations. We go up and down. Well, up and down for 8 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, and 8. Okay. Well, oh, I'm so sorry because I don't change the camera. I've changed it when I get up, but not then. Sorry. Now you can see me better, I think. I have checked on my PC and I saw that the image is not complete. But I think now is better. Okay, well, now, last part for the shoulder. We are going to continue with the release, okay? And we are going to use the lacrosse ball. You can use as well, of course, if you have at home any tennis ball or another small ball or something similar. Well, okay, we are going to work on this frontal part of the shoulder, okay? On the last part of the tendon of the pec muscle, okay? Which is one of the biggest. Okay, I cannot find the word in English. Sorry. This muscle is one of the biggest problems for us, almost all CrossFitters and weightlifters and powerlifters as well, because this muscle, the pec muscle, okay, the chest, all the chest muscles, they are very strong, okay, and powerful, and do that the shoulder goes to the front, okay, and puts the shoulder, the joint of the shoulder in a non-correct position. So that's why sometimes and a lot of times the shoulder is in pain because of this muscle. So we are going to release a little this part. Okay, we are going to work on the lower part of the clavicle, okay, and as well this part, this tendon and soft tissue part. That's just when you are, imagine you are on the bone, okay, on the head of the humerus, and you have like a step down. Well, you are on the bone and you step down when you go in. This is the part where we are going to work with the ball. Okay, it's better if you work against a wall, but I don't know if all of you have a wall, so I'm going to do it against the floor. But it's better if you can do it against a wall, because you can use your body weight better. Okay, so remind, we are going to work on this area, and we are going to work the same as we did with the foam roller. First, we are going to move, okay, move the lacrosse ball on this area, okay, up and down or doing an L. Well, then we are going to maintain the pressure on the places we find worst, and then we are going to do a movement with the pressure, okay? Well, so put the ball on the floor and put the ball on this place we were talk, okay, about, and start to move your body. Well, that's why I told you that against the floor, against the wall is easier. Well, up and down or along the lower part of the clavicle. Okay, starting on that areas, searching the points where you feel the pain or discomfort, well, here is as well possible that you feel tingling, weakness, or any other feeling going down on your arm, as well as because this area is a place where a lot of nerves go through. Well, now look at the point, search the point, and maintain some pressure. In my case, the point is just on this step down that I told you, this place where there is a lot of soft tissue of the anterior part of the body, of the anterior muscles. Well, okay, and from here start to move. Look from here, try to go behind your spine and return. Don't worry if you cannot do all the range. Just do the movement where you are without pain. Okay? Okay, 3 sets more. Sorry, 3 reps more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we are going to do the other side. Remind that if you can do it against a wall, it's better, easier, okay, to work. Well, place the ball behind the clavicle and on the step down, and start to move your body, rolling the ball along this area. You can go up and down or in and out, following the lower part of the clavicle, or up and down around the inside part of the head of the humerus. Well, search this point where you feel discomfort and maintain. Maintain. Well, try to put more and more weight on. Well, and now start to move. Remind that's not necessary to do the whole range. Two more for me. Well, okay. We finished the shoulder part, okay? So if you want to drink, is the moment, okay? If you want to drink some water or do any specific question, well, because we are going to start in a few minutes with the hip, okay? Let me check the PC. Well, okay, so no questions. Healthy athletes we have here today. Very good. So we are going to continue with the hip. I know maybe this is a long class. If you have to go, if you have to go out and you cannot continue with the class, don't be worried about, because the class will be recorded, okay, on the YouTube Belites channel. So don't worry, because you will have it for when you want to do it, you will have it then, okay? You will have it there, sorry, in the Belites YouTube channel. Well, okay, so let's continue with the hip. Well, same process. We are going to start with the joint mobility exercises, and at the beginning, at the end, sorry, we will close the hip with the myofascial release. Well, okay, so maybe your hip is a little bit cold, as we did with the shoulder. We are going to start with 2 sets of simple exercises from the hip. We are going to do 2 sets. You are going to do from the beginning with me 8 reps of each exercise. Okay? Well, we start facing up. Put your hands on the floor, glutes up, and look. We are going to put straight leg, rotate it, open it with your knee extended and your ankle in 90 degrees, and return. Well, this is the first movement. So we are going to do 8 reps each side. So straight, rotate, and return. 1. Straight, rotate, return. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Well, second movement. Look. Sitting on the floor. Both legs goes to one side, and from here we do a hip extension. Okay? Full hip extension. We go down, rotate your legs, and extend again. Well, 8 times. Don't be worried if you must help yourself with your hands to thrust up. Okay? It's normal and it's okay. So let's go. Rotate and up. 1, 2. Remind to put your hands on the floor if you need it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's do again the whole set, the 2 exercises. Well, okay, up, straight leg, rotate, open and return. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remain straight leg. Try not to bend your knee. 6, 7, and 8. Okay. On the floor, both legs to one side and thrust up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8. Well, Well, the team is telling me that somebody had asked something. Well, when we finish the class, I promise I will answer all the question, okay? Just in order not to stop right now the hip part. Well, okay. Well, let's continue with the hip. Okay. Next exercise. Look. In first position, well, from here we open your legs and put the internal part of the knee and the internal part of the feet. Look, okay? Of the foot, sorry. Oh, sorry, of the feet, yeah, because they are both. Against the floor. If this position is a trouble for you, is a problem for you from the beginning, just start like that, okay? Neutral position. Just open a little more the legs. If not, please open and open the internal part of the knee and feet against the floor. Well, from here, put the forearm against the floor. Inhale, and when you exhale, rock back to the first barrier. Again, inhale, and when you exhale, rock back. Use your elbows, okay, to make more strength, to push you, to help you to maintain the position. Again, inhale, and when you exhale, maintain. And one more, inhale, and try to rock back to the last barrier and try to maintain there. It's normal to feel tension on the adductors and as well on inside the hip joint, okay? It's normal. Maintain, help you with your elbows. Maintain. Okay, and return slowly. Well, extend your hip a little. Well, excuse me, I'm going to put the phone here. And we are going to do 2 sets more, well, of this exercise. Okay, again, internal part of the knee and the feet against the floor, forearms on the floor, inhale, and when you exhale, rock back to the barrier. Again, inhale, exhale and rock back. Use your elbows to push. Inhale, exhale and rock, and maintain. Maintain. Push with your elbows. Maintain. 3, 2, 1, return. Okay. Close your legs, stand a little your hip. Well, we are going to do 1 set more. Okay? Well, last one. Internal part of your knees and feet. Open a little more your legs than in the previous one if you want. Forearms on the floor. Inhale. Exhale and rock back. Inhale. Exhale and rock back. And one more. Inhale. And exhale and rock back. And maintain. Maintain there. Help yourself with your elbows. Pressing your elbows against the floor. 3, 2, 1. Return slowly. Extend your hip. And if you want, stand up and walk some steps around. Well, okay. Perfect. Well, let's continue. We're going to continue with the pigeon position, okay? I'm sure that you did it a lot of times to stretch your glutes and your piriformis. Well, we're going to be in this position. Well, remind, in this position, the more horizontal be your tibia, so like that, the hardest will be the exercise, okay? The more vertical be your tibia, well, the easier will be, okay? If any of you cannot have this position because you have some troubles or any knee injury or even your hip mobility could not maintain this position, doesn't allow you, well, use the pillow, the towel as a pillow, okay? And put your knee on the towel, okay? And this will help you to do the exercise easier. Well, okay, so let's go. So pigeon position. Well, stay here for some seconds. Remind the angle of your knee with your tibia. Depends on your mobility. Well, from here, put your forearms on the floor and maintain another seconds. Well, feel that your glute is stretching and your piriformis. Well, and from here, look, you are going to bend your back knee with a 90 degrees angle on your ankle, okay? Well, from here, we are going to rotate. Out, here I'm doing an internal rotation, and in, here I'm doing an external rotation of the hip. Well, we're going to do it 10 times, slowly, trying to enhance the range every rep. 2. Don't be worried if your range is very short. Almost all when you push out, when you go out with your foot, is normal because this is the internal rotation. Almost all if you're a man, okay, they should have less mobility on the hip. This is my 6th, I think. 7, remind to maintain the 90 degrees on your ankle, please. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Return. And change. Well, change to the other side. Use the towel if you need it. Maybe you need it in one side and not in the other. Well, okay, pigeon position. Well, maintain here for some seconds, feeling the stretch on the glute. Then put your forearms on the floor. Maintain another seconds. And now bend the posterior knee with a 90 degrees angle on your ankle and start to rotate. When I go in, I'm doing external rotation, and when I go out, I'm doing internal rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, come on, one more, 10, okay, return, stand up if you need it, move a little your legs and your hips, well, okay, and we are going to continue with the last mainly joint exercise for the hip, okay? Well, from this position, let your legs go to one side, as in the first exercise of the hip. Well, this is, for me, it's set, yeah, position. Well, from here, we are going to do it with the same sides like me, okay? Because if we do it like that, I can tell the sides, and it will be easier, I think, for us to follow the exercise. Well, so let your legs go to the right. Well, right hand, put it on the internal surface of the right knee, okay? And left hand goes to the left ankle, okay? Not the foot, the ankle. You can catch it from behind like that, or from here. Doesn't matter, you can choose, okay? Well, from here, push with the right arm, with the right hand, okay? In order to help you to have a straight chest. And then inhale, and when you exhale, rotate, go up with your left leg, okay? Pull in with your left leg. Well, this will be the exercise, okay? So inhale, chest up, push with your right, exhale, and rotate up your left leg. Again, inhale, and when you exhale, rotate up. Look, here, now I don't need to push now, because I have tension on the other part. In the first part, I needed to have my chest up, but now I have tension on the left part, so it's not, I don't need to push again on against my knee, okay? Well, 2 more breathings. Inhale, exhale and rotate. And one more. Inhale, exhale and rotate. And maintain here for some seconds. Look at the front, chest up, okay? Maintain. 3, 2, 1, down. Well, let's go to the other side. So let your legs go down on the left side. Left hand against the internal part of the left knee. Right hand catches behind the right ankle, okay? From here, inhale, push with your left hand, exhale, and rotate. Inhale, exhale, and rotate. Inhale, exhale, and rotate. And one more. Inhale, chest up, exhale, rotate and maintain. Maintain, and return. Well, we are going to do one set more for each side, okay? So, legs on the right side, right hand behind against your right knee, catch your left ankle with your left hand, inhale, chest up, exhale, and rotate up. Inhale, exhale and rotate up. Inhale, exhale and rotate up. And one more. Inhale, exhale and rotate. And maintain. Maintain, maintain, and relax down. Last one on the left. Left hand on the left knee, right hand behind the right ankle. Inhale, chest up, exhale and rotate up your right leg. Inhale, exhale and rotate. Inhale, exhale and rotate. And last one. Inhale, exhale, rotate, and maintain. Maintain, maintain, and relax. Okay, well, stand up if you need it, and walk some steps around. And we are going to work again with the foam roller, the myofascial exercises. Well, okay. First, we are going to work on the anterior part of the leg, on these psoas and the upper part of the quadriceps. Well, so first we put the foam roller on the upper part of the leg. Well, from here you start as on the shoulder with some rollings on this area. You can choose to do it longer or shorter, just on the upper part. And now we are looking for these points where I'm feeling the discomfort, these trigger points. Well, it's normal if you feel something, some feelings going down, okay, on your leg. This is the referred pain of the quadriceps. Well, I have the point, and I stop there. And I work putting more and more weight on my leg, on this point. Well, trying to release this area, trying that the muscle allows the roller goes in and in. So this means that this is releasing. Well, then of some seconds, bend the knee, well, with 90 degrees on the ankle, and we are going to do 8 and 8 rotations, as on the previous exercise, on the pigeon, you remember? With these rotations, we are working around a longer area on the frontal part of the leg. Two more for me. Well, and we are going to do the same on the other side. So, let's put the roller behind this upper part of the leg and start to roll. Well, choose if you prefer a shorter or a longer rolling, okay, a longer one. I prefer a shorter one because we use more, we are focusing more on the upper part, well, where we want to work. I look for these points where I feel the discomfort and I stop there, putting weight on it. Well, okay. Remind to use your body weight to release. The more body weight you put on, the more pressure you are using to release the muscle. Okay, now bend your knee 90 degrees on your ankle and start with the rotations. Two more. Well, and let's go with the last exercise for the hip. We continue with the releasing of the myofascial tissue, but now on the lateral part. We are going to focus on the glute, on the medium glute, and the minimum as well, and the fascia lata. Well, so we're going to lie lateral on the roller, and as previously, we are going to roll with the foam along the area where we want to work. Well, I used to put my leg to stabilize myself in front of me, but if you prefer to put it on your back, is correct as well, okay? So here, you can choose to work short with the roller or long, well, working along the fascia as well, from the glutes here to the lower part of the fascia there. Well, okay, now to stop, here I'm going to tell you where I want you to stop. Put the foam roller behind the bone, okay, behind the head of the femur. Well, the big bone that's on the side. Well, from here, roll up, and just on the step you feel when you go out of the bone, just stay there. Well, just rolling up from the head of the femur. Well, here you must be more or less in the gluteus medium or minimum. Well, okay, from here if you want, just slide the lower arm to put more weight on. Well, and here again is normal if you feel something different going through the lateral part of your leg. Well, this is the referred pain of the gluteus, of the glutes. Well, okay, from here, look, put your upper hand behind your neck, and from here we are going to do trunk rotations. Inhale and look up, and here you will feel that the foam roller is on the posterior part of your glute, and return. Well, we are going to do 8 rotations. Try to inhale when you go back, and exhale when you return. This is my fifth. One more. Okay. Well, we're going to work on the other side now. So, lateral on the roller. We start rolling, okay, on the lateral chain. Remind you can choose to work short or long in all the fascia. While you are rolling, you feel these points where you feel more pain. Although right now we are going to work just on the upper part of the glute. Well, just stop behind with the foam roller on the head of the, behind the head of the femur. Well, and from here, let the roller roll up, and on this step, maintain the position. If you want to put more pressure, you just go down with your trunk, okay? It's normal to feel new feelings like tingling, going down on your leg. Well, upper hand behind your neck. Inhale and rotate your trunk facing up. And return. 8 times. Okay, this is my 7th. And one more. 8. Okay. Well, perfect. Well, let's put the roller on the side. Well, okay, guys. We've finished the hip. Well, and as I told you when we start the class, now we are going to finish the mobility class with some stretches and some relax for the posterior chain. I think it's important because in all this quarantine, in all this period that we are at home, we used to be more seated. We used to be seated more than we used to. So it's important to take care on your low back. That's why I thought that was important to prepare this finishing of the class. Okay, so we are going to work again with the towel. Well, you are going to sit on the floor and put the towel around 1 foot. Look that the towel is the foot is in the middle of the towel, okay? So the length between your hand and the foot is the same in both sides, and the tension is the same, okay? Well, from here, lie on your back and put your leg up with a straight, with your, is okay? I think you see me, yeah. With your leg straight, okay? With your knee straight. If here you feel a lot of tension, bend the opposite leg, okay? If not, just straight it and just work here. From here, pull the towel in order to enhance the flexion of your hip, just to maintain the position, feeling the stretch on your hamstring and as well a little on your calf, but not too much. The position must be, you must feel tension, but not a lot of discomfort, okay? The closest you be to the foot, the easier will be easier to control the leg. Well, stay there and maintain for some seconds. If you feel that your muscle allows you, just pull a little more. Remind, maintaining your knee straight, okay? Long breathings. Okay, and from here, grip both parts of the towel with one hand. The external arm, okay, is the one that grips the towel. The other hand, the hand that becomes free, goes to the floor. Well, from here, maintain your leg straight and allow your leg to go out. Maintain your leg straight and feel the stretch on the adductors. Well, if you feel a lot of tension going with the leg more or less in 90 degrees, just let your leg to go a little bit down, okay? And try not to turn your trunk. Try to maintain the same pressure with the floor on your left and right side. Remind to maintain your knee straight. Long breathings. Well, and to return from here, first bend your knee and return to the middle. Okay? Well, straight again your leg. Change the hand that's gripping the towel. The hand that becomes free goes to the floor. And now again, with a straight leg, let the leg to go to the other side. Letting your trunk turn as well, while your head is turning to the opposite side. Well, remind to maintain your leg straight. Here you must feel the tension on the glute, on your spine, almost on the lower. And if you put your free hand facing up, and you try to go with your shoulder to the floor, you will feel as well some tension and stretch on the free shoulder. Okay? Well, bend your knee, return to the middle. Okay? Let me check. Yes, it's okay. Well, and let's go with the other side, with the other leg. Change the foot that's in the middle of the towel. Well, and return to the first position. So, straight knee. Remind, the closer you are to the foot, the easier you will control the movement in the leg. Well, long breathings. Remind that if this position is very stressful for you, just bend the opposite leg, okay? If your muscle allows you to pull a little more, just pull. Well, now grip both parts of the towel with the external arm, with the external hand. The free hand goes to the floor, and with a straight leg, allow your leg go out. Well, try not to turn your trunk. If this angle is very hard for you, just let your leg maintain it straight, going down a little, go down a little. Feeling almost all the stretch on the adductors. Okay, to return, bend your knee and return to the middle. Change the hands. The hand that becomes free goes to the floor, and with your leg straight, let your trunk and your leg turn to the other side, while your head turns to the side with your free hand. And here you feel your glute, your back, maybe your free shoulder. Okay, to return, bend your knee. Return to the middle. Sit up. And let's finish with the last exercise, okay? Well, L position. If it's very stressful for you, put something behind your knees to bend it a little, okay? And from here, put the towel, the middle of the towel, behind your feet. Grip the towel as closer as you can to the feet, yeah? And from here, start putting your chin in and rounding your spine. Okay? Round it slowly. And when all your spine becomes round, start to pull with your arms, trying to go with your chest near your legs. Relax your head. And breathe slowly, feeling the stretch and the tension along all your posterior chain. Maintain there. Okay, open your hands, put the towel on the floor and return slowly. Breathe. Lie on the floor and hug your knees. Rock if you want, side to side, sometimes. And return with a sit up. Okay, guys, that's all. Well, this is the finish of this mobility class. I hope that you enjoy it, okay? I did it. As you know, as you have seen, all the exercises were very easy, okay? very simple and with not a lot of, or nothing, not material, okay? Yes, as I said, I hope you enjoy it. Use the exercises that you felt good for you on your regular workouts, okay, to warm up or in the cool down. And that's all. I want to say thank you all you that were there with me in this long class. Okay, as I told you, if you can't do all the class today, don't be worried about, because it will be on the YouTube channel. And of course, thank you to my Belitas team, okay, that will always behind me, helping me, and just working with all of us to have the best. Well, okay, that's all. We will have some minutes to answer some questions if you want. And well, let's go with these questions, okay? Well, the question that was at the finish part on the shoulder, okay? There is somebody who has bicep problems. Well, I don't know really the specific injury, but of course I recommend you the release with in the biceps. The best form, the best way to release it is with the foam roller, okay? To all these exercises. And as well, if you want, you can work as well and try with the voodoo flash bands. I don't know if you worked with it. The voodoo flash bands, they are very good for releasing and warm up all the round limbs. Okay, so the biceps is one of these. And of course, use hot creams when you start your workouts, well, in order to warm up properly. And that's all. And if all these tips they are not enough, well, so you can go to a physiotherapist or a health specialist, okay, to look for a solution. Okay, no more questions. Well, okay, as I told you, that's all. Thank you very much for being there. Thank you, Belitas, for support us, and have a good time. Bye bye. Thank you so much.